Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video. We're going to be taking a quick look at the market and then jumping straight into the crypto news of today. Right now, we do see a 1.2% increase in the last 24 hours. Uniswap as our top gainer with a 24-hour 20.71% increase. We do take a look across the market. Pretty much all around, we see red, just minor reds across the board. Nothing too crazy. Binance, obviously, with a 16.18% increase in the last 24 hours. Just massive for Binance BNB coin. We've talked about that, so if you want to learn more about the Binance coin, definitely take a look at my previous videos. But let's take a look now at the crypto news of today. So first off, we have the university in Romania to allow students to pay tuition fees in cryptocurrency for the first time. Very, very big. Obviously, a lot of universities going to start probably adopting this idea of cryptocurrency being able to be, helping with those tuition fees. So hopefully that starts getting adopted around and we see more cryptocurrency being pushed everywhere. As we get to the next spot, we have Bitcoin to continue appreciating as supply falls and demand rises. Chief Bloomberg strategist. So everyone knows, obviously, as supply, is lessened, there's obviously going to be more, the value is going to go up on whatever has less supply. So it's a very common concept. Obviously, this is definitely going to be one of those cases, hopefully, with Bitcoin. So we continue on. We see Binance Coin BNB hits new all-time high of $628 as rally continues. $628 is pretty crazy. It's the third largest cryptocurrency, and it reached a new all-time high as it continues to rally. So if you want to learn more about that, you can go to u.today and learn more about that. If we go to Gamestop, the job listing hints at crypto or NFT project. We talked about this actually in yesterday's crypto news, but it's so big. I think it could be a massive thing for things in retail stores like GameStop to really get into this, idea of crypto and NFTs. If we have more follow, we could see massive adoption of cryptocurrencies and NFTs altogether. So online video game retailer GameStop could be planning a cryptocurrency or an NFT project based on a recent job posting. Next, we have this 36-year-old Brooklyn artist made over $46,000 in 6 weeks selling NFTs. Obviously, a massive amount of money for 6 weeks, and this guy did it. So everything's possible if you put your heart into it, try hard enough, and this guy did it, and very cool. As we go into the next spot, we have Bitcoin Bitcoin now worth more than the largest 4 U.S. banks combined. Obviously, this is massive. Bitcoin is now worth more than the America's top 4 banks, and all combined together, which is massive. The banks in question are J.P. Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citibank, and Bank of America. Bitcoin currently has the 8th highest market capitalization. We go on to the next spot. We have a house in Germany is being sold as an NFT. The house in Kranzberg is being auctioned on NFT marketplace OpenSea with a starting price of $74,000, but it has no bidders so far. So I thought this was very interesting as well. There may be no bidders, but it's a very interesting concept to be trying to sell your house as an NFT. We'll see how this turns out and see if there's more listings like it. Next, let's read about this in brief. So the buyer of the NFT will be able to access unlockable content that comes with it, enabling them to contact the seller and organize the formal sale. So very interesting. Next, we go to ETF investors say Coinbase listing will cause explosion in crypto investing. So a lot of people thinking that the Coinbase listing, like we've talked about previously in the previous episodes, they think it's going to cause an explosion on cryptocurrencies in general, and we'll definitely take a look at the cryptocurrency markets and see if this IPO is going to do it, if it's going to make it happen. I definitely think it could. It could go either way. I think it's obviously a positive and altogether. More and more people getting introduced to cryptocurrencies, so we'll continue to stay up to date on that. We go into the next one. We have Bullish on Bitcoin. Bloomberg predicts $400,000 price by 2022. We've seen these kind of predictions from Bloomberg before. I think it's on the high side, but I think it's possible. I think 200 to 400,000 is where I see Bitcoin by the I'd say mid 2022, and we'll continue to see if that plays out how we hope. We go on to the next one. We have Stellar primed to break out as institutions buy XLM en masse. So Stellar is experiencing a significant influx of institutional capital, which could help push XLM to new yearly highs. So Stellar recently made a new yearly high of that 66 cents. On-chain data shows that Grayscale has been adding many tokens to its holdings to meet institutional demand. As buying pressure mounts, XLM seems primed to advance farther. So it's a very big deal for XLM holders. Obviously, a lot of potential behind this. We'll go on to the next one. We have Bitcoin's market cap now bigger than Visa and MasterCard combined. Bitcoin's market cap at above 1.1 trillion is worth more than the Visa and MasterCard combined. It's even worth more than JPM, BOA, and Wells Fargo. So it's just obviously combined there as well, and it's going to be a massive amount of capitalization there, market cap. Bitcoin's obviously doing it. As we go to the next spot, we see the Simpsons episode shows Bitcoin going up to infinity. So Bitcoin has once again made it to the longest running scripted TV show in history. Burger King's the 18th episode in season 32 of the iconic animated sitcom The Simpsons shows the largest cryptocurrency priced at infinity. So obviously, as Bitcoin begins to continue, as Bitcoin continues to rise, people are making some references here and there. So we go to the next spot. We see disrupting the banking industry with clever DeFi. So obviously a lot of flaws in traditional banking, and the solution is that Clever DeFi, aimed at solving several of the shortcomings of banking. Clever DeFi is a community-owned project and the world's first fully autonomous compound interest protocol. Clever acts as an autonomous savings bank where users automatically receive interest based on the amount of CLVA tokens in their or on their wallet balance. So it's a very cool concept as well. Obviously, cryptocurrency is trying to solve all of these problems all at once, and they're doing a pretty good job, and hopefully we continue in this direction. Now we have VeChain Thor. Gas price adjustment is now live on mainnet. So anyone holding VeChain Thor, you probably do know this already, but the gas price adjustment is live on the mainnet since Block. Well, I'm not going to read as we click the actual Twitter. We do this quite a bit. When I try to read or highlight something, we'll actually click the tweet itself, which is fine. Gas price adjustment is live on the mainnet since Block 8,770,533. Check if your TX cost is reduced by 99% now. This is the TX that executed the param change. You can actually look into that if you want to. It's a very, very cool concept of obviously lowering the gas price and the adjustment altogether. We'll see if this helps VeChain continue to rise in value as it's been doing, massive increases recently. As we go to the next one, we have Microstrategy becomes the first American company to pay its directors in Bitcoin BTC. The software firm was the first major business to accumulate Bitcoin, and it's now adopting the asset in a big way. So we'll continue to see a lot of people, adopt Bitcoin, adopt cryptocurrencies altogether, and they were one of the first ones to do it. So MicroStrategy, congrats to you guys. Obviously, you, I'm sure, are happy with the decision as we continue to see cryptocurrencies peak at all-time highs. Let's go back to our marketplace real quick and do a quick refresh. So the market's up about 1.17%. We did go over all of our crypto news of today. So I do want to say, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this segment of crypto news. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn notifications on. Like the video and leave a comment if you guys, thought this was interesting information. Maybe comment on which one you thought was the most interesting information, so I know, what kind of areas you want me to take more in detailed looks at. So I think this was a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.